What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel again. If you don't know me, I am Hannah Dawson. I am owner and creator of Fitness Ministry, where I inspire women just like you to love the skin you're in through faith, fitness, and food. And I do this by 1, teaching you how to train with a purpose, 2, teaching you how to eat with a purpose, and 3, how to have faith through the whole process.
I try to change for you, but you stay the same.
So welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments in the comment box below, and everything that I talk about in this video will all be in the show notes. So if you need to reference any links or anything, it will all be down below. If you haven't hit that notification bell, hit it so you will be notified when I upload new videos. Alright, you guys, so in this video, literally it is 3 a.m. It is one day before show day, and I just am on fire. It is 3 a.m. I'm wired. I can't sleep. I'm supposed to be sleeping, and I just felt on my heart to share, and I didn't care how I looked. I just want to share with you guys about what I've learned, and I really believe we are meant to be rivers, not reservoirs, right? What we learn, we should let flow out of us, because that could help somebody else. So in this video, I'm just sharing my heart with you guys on how peak week went, on how I'm feeling, on what I've learned, my struggle with really getting on my diet properly. Something that my coach said that snapped me into it, and my mom, and I want to share that with you and how it's changed everything, and just how I'm feeling. So enjoy this video, you guys. Leave your comments below. I would love to connect with you. Alright, you guys, enjoy this video. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Good morning, guys. So I just wanted to vlog here this morning because I wanted to share peak week with you guys. So it's been going, as you can tell. I'm fighting. I don't even want to say the word because I'm just resisting it right now, but you can probably hear it in my voice. So today is the day before the show, so tomorrow's the show. Tonight's athletes meeting. Right now, you guys, my diet is fish and asparagus, chicken and cucumbers. I've been really switching back and forth. 6 to 8 liters of water a day. Today it gets cut off at noon. But what I wanted to share with you guys is how I'm feeling, because even though you can hear this in my voice right now and in my chest, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. So this time competing has really been, I never really got my mind in the game. Working out was fine. It was the eating part. Maybe working out too, just because before I decided to switch categories, I was really just resisting. I was really feeling discouraged and exhausted at the thought of trying to look a certain way that I knew when I was done was never going to be maintainable. And I know on show day, that look is not, exactly maintainable. But I believe that this is what I've learned. I believe that if you're doing the category meant for your body type, that you can stay in a pretty healthy range. It shouldn't be like 20 pounds over. So, when I decided to switch categories, it was taking me a while to get my eating on track. Just really eating things that I shouldn't have been eating. And not that they were bad, but just I knew that the show was coming up. I knew that I shouldn't be eating those things, but just really battling, really struggling. The more I thought I shouldn't be eating it, the worse it seemed to get. And it was always at nighttime. And so my coach, who's not really my coach, but he's just totally helping me throughout the whole thing. I can text him and anytime. So he's like, how are you looking? So I sent him my pictures, and I got a text, and I thought I was feeling good, but in the back of my mind, I knew, not that it didn't look don't look good, but I knew that I hadn't been following my eating. I know how to eat, and I wasn't following it. I was cheating myself, and I was totally lying to myself that I was doing what I needed to be doing. So when I sent him my pictures, he goes, and I was like so excited, he goes, "What have you been eating?" And he may have not asked it like that, because text messages. It may have just been like, "What are you eating?" But I heard it in my mind, like, "What have you been eating?" And I had a total meltdown. Not because I felt like it was harsh, it was because it triggered something in me I already knew I needed to deal with. It was the fact that, I needed to be sticking to plan. And so, we were kind of going over, I was telling him everything I've been eating, things I've been cutting out. Maybe I didn't fully tell him the truth of the things that I was eating, but he goes, "Do you want to compete in 7 days or not?" And so I remember calling my mom, and I was crying, and I'm like, just like, I can't do this. I'm not built for this. And she goes, "Look," she goes, "your coach would never say those things to you if he didn't see potential in you." you know and it just, what he said, you guys, snapped me out of it. It snapped me out of it double time. And then when I talked to my mom and she confirmed it here, I'm thinking she's gonna baby me. No, it was like a confirmation from God too, just like, you got this, you can do this. I want to quickly share in my Bible what I read after all this had happened, or I read it before, but it was like God was preparing me for that moment. A lot of the time, I think too, it can get, it's, we need to hear the things that we don't want to hear, but we need to hear. It's not always good if people are out telling us what we want to hear, because that doesn't help us. That doesn't change us. That doesn't help us grow. It's right here. It's James 1:12. It says, "Anyone who meets a testing challenge head on and manages to stick it out is mighty fortunate." And for me, when I was reading that and then all this happened, it just like God brought me back to that verse. And it was like, just stick this out. I know it's challenging. I know it's hard. When you're used to using food as comfort, food as an escape, food is just eating mindlessly, not having that discipline. So here's the thing. When it snapped me out of it, you guys, I've been eating fish and chicken, and something amazing happened. I thought it would be torturous. And for the first couple days, I was moody. I'm not going to lie, I was moody. But then something happened. I've never had so much energy, you guys. Like, fighting off this thing that I'm fighting off. I should be like wanting to sleep. I am so full of energy. I am so creative right now. I feel very open to share. Even like I wouldn't like I've been really struggling to get on camera and vlog for you guys, because I feel like I always need to be done up. But there's something that's changed, and I think that when we're always relying on an external soother, so to speak, something that, a crutch, something that medicates a part of us, it numbs that part of us. Do you know what I mean? It numbs that area that we're really trying to tap into, but it's like an addict, right? And so I'm not able to eat sugar. I'm not able to eat anything. So it's like something else awakened inside me, because I can't rely on that. I can only rely on God's word and what he says, and focus on that, and really just take one day at a time and one meal at a time. And then I realized that food, is really this thing that nourishes us, and is fuel for our body. And it's so easy. We can abuse food so easily and abuse our bodies so easily. I don't know why, but I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just wanted to share with you, this is where I'm at with peak week right now. I'm just feeling, I don't know what to expect out of it, you guys. I am doing the new wellness division, and I've been practicing my posing, and I'm just, I'm giving up going to provincials to do a new category. Um, no implants this time, no Botox, just really me. And that's exciting. That's exciting because if anybody is watching this vlog right now, that this is something you've wanted to try, but you feel this pressure that you need to have, fake boobs, or you need to have all these external things to do this, you don't. It's in you. Those things don't make you on stage. What makes you is what I've been doing this week, that discipline of being able to love yourself enough to be able to say no to the things right now so that you can say yes to the things that you really want. The things that you really want take that delayed gratification. Um, and I, you know, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I got up at 3 a.m. this morning. I ate chicken. I put on my chicken, I'll show you guys a picture. I put curry powder and garam masala for flavoring. I can't have sodium or anything. It tastes really good actually, and cucumbers. And I've had coffee, and it is now, probably almost 5. And I've done my devotions. I've read. I've spent time with God. Journaled. And yeah, now today's the day. Today's the day before it happens. Today is the day that I get mentally prepared that we are going to do this again. New category. I've competed in a new category every time I've competed. Figure, bikini, now wellness fitness. Let's see which one it is. So if I could just encourage you, inspire you, just to embrace everything about your body. If you have small boobs, embrace them. If you have big boobs, embrace them. If you have lines on your face, just use some cream, just eat healthy. It's amazing what sleep will do for you. Go to bed early, do things that you can do. Eat healthy, exercise, go to bed, get rest. Do things that, that give you peace. Don't try to find those external things to try to think that it's going to fit this image, because you'll get it and then you won't feel the way you think that you're going to feel. It will almost make it worse, and it will almost make that feeling like you need more. It's like it grows. It's like it's never enough. And I felt this when I was getting Botox. When I started getting it in my armpits, and and then I'm like, well, if I can get in my armpits and get it written off, then I can get it in my face. And so here's the thing, I thought, oh, it's not a big deal, like I'm totally bought into it, it's just like fixes lines and I should take care of them. It's prevention. But you guys, one thing I noticed after getting it, I felt different. I felt different in a sense that my emotions felt different. I can't explain it. I can't put my finger on it, but I just didn't feel myself. And the more I got, the more I felt like I needed. The more I'd look in the mirror and see everything wrong with me, instead of seeing the beauty in me, I would start seeing more lines, more things that I needed to get fixed. And I was telling my husband, I said, it's like it's never enough. It's like when you do things to your body that out of thinking that that is going to make you feel better, it feeds this addiction of never being enough. Never having enough. It's never enough. It will never be enough. You can do as much plastic surgery as you want. You can do as much Botox as you want, and guess what? You'll keep getting more and more. That's why people that you see, before they get it, and then after they get it, when they're older, their face looks like, they don't go from that to that.
it feeds this image distortion, it feeds body dysmorphia. So the more you do that to yourself, it's like a thing that grows and it gets worse, and you start becoming more dissatisfied with how you look. So it's really important to just embrace who you are and do the things that you can do that are healthy to take care of yourself, like nutrition and exercise and getting rest and, spending time with God, taking care of your soul, because, you know, we could do all those healthy things, but we could ignore our soul, right? Our soul needs to be fed, and the only way to feed our soul is by the word of God. That's what it says. It will water it. He will be like a well that we'll never thirst again. And the only way to water it is by reading his word. And it's amazing what can happen, and it's amazing what he can do and reveal to you about areas of your life that maybe you didn't have clarity about before. And you could read one thing that maybe you've heard in church before, maybe you've heard people quote all over, Instagram, just taking scriptures or proverbs from the Bible. But you could read it and it could bring revelation, and that one thing could totally change your life. It could save your life. And so that's what his word is supposed to do for us. So anyways, you guys, I have talked and talked. I just really wanted to connect with you guys. I haven't disappeared. I'm here. Things are changing. Things are changing for the good, and I want to share it with you guys, and I want to be as vulnerable and as open with you guys as I can. So I'm hoping to take you to the athletes meeting, and that's another thing, being courageous, not being afraid to have my camera out and show you guys what's going on, because a lot of time I can feel like, shy or whatever to have my camera out and be talking to it. But I want to share with you guys kind of what it looks like, and then tomorrow on stage, and maybe my makeup. Kate is doing my makeup. She's really good. She used to be a MAC makeup artist. She's so good though. Like, she's really good. Anyways, you guys, that is it for now. That's it. That's it. Have a good day.
Well, there you have it, my friends. That is summed up of how I'm doing. Thank you for watching. And again, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I love to connect with you. You can send me an email. You can leave your comments in the comment box below. You can follow me on social media at fitnessministry.ca. That's on Instagram. Hannah Dawson on Facebook, or Fitness Ministry. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I will see you soon.